Who are you people? Who are you? Whoa, hello. Why, hi. Me, oh my, it's been a hot minute. Who is this guy? What? CaspurrCatacini, Meowster of Disguise. Of the Skies? If I was a pilot. What if I was a pilot? I'd be CaspurrCatacini, Meowster of the Skies. Secret agent. Among other things today, desperate streamer man, streamer cat boy, streaming from a corner of a dark dungeon. Different mic. It's yeah. So I am here in my new dwellings. My new dwellings. It is and as you could tell, things are not. I tried to make it look as familiar to you as I could. See, I even laid out. I painstakingly laid out each piece of paper here to make it seem as close to what you're used to as possible. Do I sound different? Does it sound okay? I remember to pack Amberchini. I know he would have been left. No one would have discovered him. Feels like home. Yeah, so YouTube changed the username stuff, huh? Twitter space quality? Wait, that bad? Well, hold on. Hold on. Nushin, thanks for the 14 months. Does the new dungeon at least have a bucket to use in the corner of shame? What? There are 4 corners. Which one is the corner of shame? Yes, I've set up here. Temporary setup. But I just wanted to get everything up and running just to kind of see if the stream would at least be possible here, because if you remember, I said tomorrow starts our lovely week of Halloween streaming. But yeah, I moved. I am moving, and it has been quite a headache. I am clocking in like 12,000 steps a day, lifting very heavy stuff. I do have some help, but yeah, it's been a little bit of a I was gonna say headache, but not really a headache. It's just really really tiring. But I had a very harsh day here, Catacini style. The past weekend, I had 2 things happen. Well, 3 things. So 1, my computer died. It's done. The Caspurr computer, it's Jover. We had it crash on us a couple times here and there. I'm sure you guys remember. It's been crashing. Things have been a little slow, and it is done. It's gone. It is gone. Luckily, I did have stuff saved to some external drives. That SSD you guys funded on Throne came in really clutch, actually. So I have some things, don't have some other things. Overall, not the most cataclysmic loss, but still a headache, because I mean, obviously I don't have a computer. But I have this week of streaming I promised you guys, but also some special things coming up. So I went and picked up what is this? An Asus Zephyrus G16 laptop. I'm streaming from a laptop. It's been a little bit of a stressful time, moving, computer died, and I had some projects coming up. And then the day my computer died, I was like, oh, ruh-roh. Could have gotten a Lenovo. He did it. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I've been talking about building a new computer, but I don't think I could have waited until like Black Friday or whatever to build one, let alone the time to actually put it together. Or maybe I buy a pre-built. I'm not really sure. And yeah, I have been pining to get one, but I guess, man, I'm getting the use out of it because my computer's gone. I'm streaming from the good old laptop. It's holding up so far. I think. Surprised laptops can handle streaming. Yeah, I'm surprised a laptop can handle anything, if I'm being honest, but it seems to be okay. I've hooked up 5 million things to it. But is that at least a good laptop? It's it's really good. The only thing is that it is locked into 16 gigabytes of RAM, with no option to upgrade it. But for a laptop, that's okay. That's all right. It's serviceable. I can still do stuff. I mean, I'm streaming for it. It's okay. 16's okay. But yeah, maybe in the long run, I will probably need to build a new computer eventually. But I can run like a video editor on it and some various programs. Like I'm streaming right now. Man, I don't know. We're going to see tomorrow. But streaming plus a video gam? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be able to do it. But I'm at least able to make contact with you guys. What laptop is it? I have an Asus Zephyrus G16, 16 gigabytes. But we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Travel stream. Yeah, I could travel to various places. And I was so then the day my computer dies, I'm in the car going to meet some friends for dinner, and my car breaks down. Battery died, so that was epic. Had to wait to get saved and all that. My friends had to jump my car multiple times for me to get home. And I get home and my AC is broken. But I'm moving out anyways, so it's kind of like whatever. But it has been a exciting few days. Why is everything breaking? I don't know. My computer, my car, my AC unit, my body, my mind. Who knows? String of misfortune. Yes, yes. But yeah, no Twitch streams for now, just because I got this set up and I need to connect the accounts and whatnot, and it's a headache. So we'll be streaming here on YouTube, in the interim. My poor Chungus life. Fuck my stupid Chungus life. Series of unfortunate events. Yes. But no, the move's going okay. Going okay. It's stressful. All moves are stressful. Like it's yeah, man, I wanted to get a temporary setup going, and I just can't find it's the worst. There's just like one little dongle for my earbuds, and I just can't find it. Where would I have put it? God, and I'm thinking, oh, did it fall out? Was it plugged into the computer and it fell out when I was moving? Is it on the floor somewhere? Oh, God. Any upsides, boss? Yes, I am still alive. Despite it all. I'm here, I'm streaming, and I'm enjoying life in every moment that I breathe. No BGM? Wait. Oh, no. That was muted the whole time? Did I eat anything good lately? Yeah. Yeah, actually. I ate sushi. Okay, there. Will it loop? Okay, good. Do we gotta tell you everything? Yes, actually. Lord, take that bad luck, double it, and give it to Whiskey Verde. Yes. Yes. Please. Lord, take my bad luck, triple it, and pass it on to the next person. Thank you very much. I ate a whole ass, a large pizza. I hope I'm okay. I think you'll be fine. I had some flan last night. I guess it has milk in it because my stomach was not doing so well. Hop off my goat. So you guys survived a whole week without me growling at you? How did you survive? The answer, you should be saying we didn't, actually. We are all dead, actually. I learned to cheat. No! How could you be saying that to me right now? No, 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 no! Who are you? Was tough, almost switched Oshis. Give it time. Give it time. Went to the 2 paperclip streams. Damn it. What are you? I'm a Meowster of disguise. Emery, thanks for the 11 months. It's not like I missed you or anything. Baccacini. Baccacini, huh? Like a chicken? Like... Or are you calling me dum-dum? Emery, thank you. Welcome back. I didn't even miss you. Hey, what the hell is this? Yeah, spam heart emojis. That's right. A little loud. I'll lower it. I'll lower it a touch. I lied, boss. I did miss you. Hey, there we go. So I found out. Could you leave again, actually? Hey, hold on here. I'm going to soon. Don't. I'm making a concerted effort to be here for Halloween week because I have some things planned, and I promised you guys I'd be streaming. But after the Halloween week, it's going to be back to moving and closing it out and fixing all the holes that I put in my rental. So hold on. Stay strong. Also, look at your usernames. What is this? There's no way. Why is YouTube doing this? Oh my gosh. You can't catch a break. YouTube, Twitch, like, please. Yeah, I don't know why it would default to the @ usernames. It's sick and twisted. I think I recognize everyone. For the most part. I mean, God, I don't want to encourage you guys to like go through all the trouble of changing it, but just remind me if you have a username that's just completely different. Be like, it's me, please don't forget me. Caspurr, don't forget me. Why is YouTube doing that? They just... They had meetings about it. You know, that's the sick thing about any of these business choices that any of these companies make, right? Is that there's like meetings. There's multiple people. They get paid a salary probably higher than you and me combined. They sit together in a conference room multiple times a month, and they decide, you know what? Make the chat your names the user @. And they're like, yes. Yes, good. Very good. They handshake and they give themselves $20,000, $30,000 bonuses for making that decision. Very good. Very good. They have meetings? Oh, you'd be surprised what they have useless meetings about. Give us animated emotes. Do it! Riz! Apparently I've been freeloading YouTube memberships for like 5 months. Good! What gets me is folks complained the first time they rolled this out and they changed it back. Why did they do it again? Well, because someone wants a promotion and it's their idea, so they're trying to make it work so that they can put on their resume, hey, Google, look, I'm the guy that made like the username stuff and we stopped fraud because of it. Look at all the fraud we stopped because no one can impersonate each other. Don't I deserve a pay raise or a promotion? But it's all messed up everywhere. I mean, I've been watching some streams on Twitch. I usually don't, but guys, the ads are insane. Do I have that disabled? But the thing is, even if you disable it, I'm pretty sure there are like platform-wide ads that you can't disable. Yeah, it's pretty egregious. Boss, did you know you can reply to YouTube comment section with voice comments? What? Did you learn that word from reading? Yes, actually. I've been trying to read some books. I got that new one. I've been trying to close out the Between Two Fires book that I got. Voiced responses. Yeah, I'm about to sonic attack you guys in the YouTube comments. Someone's going to do a lovely time-stamped archive of my VOD, and I'm going to respond going... I've been trying to read. Nettle and Bone? Well, I'll tell you when I get past the first chapter. My sonic attack isn't working? No! I'm weak! My only power! What kind of streams you watch on Twitch? I don't really. I really don't. I go through arcs. Like, I go through periods where I'm only watching streams, and then I'm on my video essay period. No, actually, that's over. I've been on a podcast arc. Mainly about, like, tech and just happenings in the world. Did you know that Facebook, they did this thing? There was a whistleblower that said that it analyzed when girls deleted selfies on Facebook. Facebook would know that data and would start serving them ads for makeup. Isn't that fucked? Who knows what nefarious things, evil things that people are doing in the world? Isn't that, like, insane? Cyberpunk level evil. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. It's like something from a movie. Remember when there were people... Oh, crazy. Facebook's so weird. Can you believe that there was a period? Oh, man. You know the meme of like, I wish I wasn't a baby during the 2008 market crash so I could have secured a financial asset, right? Like, man, I wish I was more into the sauce of streaming during that Facebook era. Remember when Facebook was just paying streamers millions of dollars to stream on their crappy website? That was crazy. That was a crazy period. Murky, hi! Facebook Gaming. Yeah, they did that. There was like an arms race of streaming. There was a mixer of Facebook Gaming. No, Facebook did it too. I'm pretty sure Disguised Toast was on Facebook for a while. Mixer? The dystopian future hellscape I've always dreamed of living in. Yes, yes. Uber charges more if your destination is something you have to go to, like a hospital. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. We yearn for a little, you know what? We yearn for a little, I wish I could make a, you know what I would do if I became a billionaire? I would make a little operative compound where everything was walkable. It would look kind of like a panopticon. Or what is that thing in prisons that they have with the center tower? The community would look like that, okay? And you guys could all live there within walking distance to the Caspurr Mart and the Caspurr Library and the Caspurr Factory and the Caspurr Grocery Store. The Caspurr Church. Caspurr School. Caspurr School for Wayward Operatives. Can I opt out? No, you die. Do you pay us in this fantasy? Fantasy? No, nay, not a fantasy. A plan. A scheme. Can I get married? Yeah, at the Caspurr Cathedral. Boss, that's a cult? No, no, no. That's a community. Experimental prototype Caspurr of tomorrow. Epcot. A Casmunity. And we will develop herd immunity to all viruses in our Caspurr community, by the way. Is Yuri still allowed? Only on Sundays. You don't have any immunity. No, but some of you guys do, and I will get the herd immunity from you guys. Cast Mutiny. No, 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 no. Yuri Church. Is there group counseling? Yeah. We have counseling for any sort of thing that you might need. Is there a ball pit? It's only ball pit. All roads and sidewalks are ball pits. They switch. Wherever there would be a ball pit is now a road, and any other walkable terrain is now a ball pit. Ramiel, hello. Better learn how to swim. I mean, how deep do you... No, the ball pits are not. How deep do you imagine a ball pit to be? You wouldn't have to swim. I wouldn't make the ball pits. That wouldn't even be financially possible, probably. You could touch the floor. I don't imagine the ball pit being like 10 feet deep. The Leviathan depths. Yeah, there's something lurking in there. There's just a bunch of dead operatives. We think there's a serial killer in the community, but actually it's just operatives drowning in the ball pits. Yeah, it's CaspurrCatacini. Bum, 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 bum. There's an operative trying to commute home after work. They had to stay late. They're looking behind their shoulder. Boom, boom. And I'm hungry. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. They're trying to wade through the ball pits. But it's too thick. The balls are too thick. Boom, 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 boom. TwitchCon ball pit? Yeah, the woman broke her back. That was some sad. I wonder what I wonder what came of that. I'm sure she sued. I wonder if they settled. Yeah. Okay, I will say, guys, you know, I had this fantastical idea for our little Halloween week here. And, you know, my computer died, and I had some things planned. I just want to say, a lot of stuff I'm unfortunately having to kind of take a look at and really ask myself, is it worth having to break my back over some of this stuff? I had a bunch of stuff, and again, classic CaspurrCatacini style. Not only did I didn't procrastinate, I was working on it. I was about half done with many things, and then my computer died, and also, of course, the critical point of my move where I transitioned happened to line up with it as well, and so now I'm where I'm at, streaming from my Asus Zephyrus. But Slamda, wait, why are you Slamda now? Whamda, thanks for the 5 gifted, Whamda. But I do have some stuff, some projects that are salvageable, and I still think we can look forward to a little special Halloween week. At the very least, I'm gonna be streaming. Yeah. Thank you again, Whamda. Have you thought what you want to do next week? Yeah, actually. Playing for sure on the morrow, actually, on the morrow. Where is it? What is that? What's that? Wait, how come I don't have it in my wish list? We are not human? Is that what it is? They are not human? We are, hello humans? What is that called? Not human. We are not human? I am not human. What is it called? No, I'm not human. There it is. Wait, it's on my wish list? Then where is it? Yeah, I think tomorrow. No, I'm not a human. I'm an operative. Yes, you are. Don't you forget. Don't you ever forget. That's it, really. I don't really know. I don't know what else. Wait, what is this? They released a new Katamari game? What is this game? Once Upon a Katamari. Oh, we'll see about that. What is this? Is this new? Is it a remake? Is it the 17th remake? Or is it a new Katamari game? I won't be playing it. Yet. Not yet. Not yet. You see they're remastering Halo again? Buddy, pal, what is going on over there? Is it Bungie or is this 343? How many times are they gonna remake Halo? And then you boot it up and it looks the same. It's the same Halo game that we've been playing for the past 25 years. Do we really need another one? Please. It's a Sony thing. Yeah, for the first time ever, the Master Chief is going to be on PlayStation. Which, that's how you know it's Jover. Jover. Does that meme come from Joe Biden? Or am I misunderstanding the origin of the term Jover? Yes. Guys, it should be... Halo should be a battle royale. Halo should be a battle royale. At this point, I think. There's power-ups scattered across the map. There's maybe little enemy camps. Kind of like a... No! But see, the thing is, it's not that I even like battle royales that much. But at this point, it's like, okay, you know what the alternative is? We're playing the 17th shitty remake of the same game. At the very least, if we bring it into a modern era, it might be playable and people might play it for more than 2.5 weeks. Unnecessary evil. Noni! My laptop keeps trying to update me with malware. Noni, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Noni. I don't want more battle royales. Well, you're in luck because you're not. You're getting the Halo 1 Unreal Engine remaster. That's what we're going to be getting. For $70, you too can play Halo 1 again for the 3rd time. 4th time? Hacker Noni. Stop, Noni, please! Ah, yes. And Sonic Rumble. Sonic Rumble hasn't announced... They announced a release date. Holy. Not next week, or not this coming week, but the week after that. Oh, I'm all about this. Sonic Rumble. We will be playing this game on stream. Yeah, maybe we're on the up. Don't jinx it. Oh. No. Perhaps it's far too late for that. Guys, we are cooketh. My beloved Terra 2 is perhaps dead before it even had a chance to breathe. I saw some posts about how Krafton is like... They are like... God, what was it? Krafton, the company that's developing it, as well as Subnautica 2, they said, oh, here we go. PUBG and Inzoi publisher Krafton declares itself an AI-first company, placing AI at the center of problem solving. Great. It's Jover. Rest in peace, Terra 2. I can't believe I've seen 2 Terra MMORPGs die. But that's wonderful. AI first. Well, okay, here's the thing. 1, it's not AI. And it's not anywhere close to being AI, right? Like, the pipeline... We assume that the pipeline of whatever they are calling AI right now leads to some... true artificial intelligence, right? But I don't think it's ever gonna get there. You know what's weird about it is that, like, God, I read this sentiment on an article like last week, but it was like, no thing except for these stupid tech companies, like the AI tech companies. Like, I don't say this, hey guys, give me 10, I should have 10,000 viewers because in the future, I will be the best streamer ever. So you should give me the money now because I'm gonna be better in the sometime in the future. I don't know when, I can't tell you why, but it's gonna happen, right? Or like, guys, buy this car because in 20 years, this car will be really good, but you should buy it now. Nothing works that way except for AI, where it's like, give me $5 bajillion now because sometime hypothetically, not even promised, but we think, that's the thing, it's not even like, oh, it's gonna happen for sure. We think that this thing will be good in the future. Beanie Babies. Well, hold on. You shut your mouth. What are you saying about my Beanie Babies? Hmm? But here's the thing, like, I don't know why. I mean, controversially so, I'm very much against, God, I don't know what the term is, but AI that is like, is it generative AI? That is like using some previous iteration of other things and drawing from those things, right? For a lot of reasons, right? There's like the morale. I've talked about it time and time again. There's like the morality aspect of it, but also just the quality aspect of things getting worse, right? Just as a pure consumer. Forget that I'm an artist and my feelings about it, but like just stuff gets worse, right? But also like, I think the joke I made was like, okay, AI has a funding of in the billions of dollars, but it's being used to make like dogs, fake videos of dogs on like Ring porch cameras shoot water out of its mouth and fly into the sky. Meanwhile, I'm on Clip Studio and I try to paint bucket my line art and it sucks. Right? Why? If it was truly so good, then how come it's kind of like it's these tech company things, right? Where it's like crypto's the same thing. I don't know anyone. Well, I guess not, because you know, here's the thing, right? I think we're like especially when we're in this kind of field with VTubing and streaming and stuff, I feel most people here are, they sort of lean towards a certain side of like thinking and mentality and morality and whatever you might say. But do you like, the fucked up thing is, like, most people do use AI like every single day, multiple times a day, in the worst ways possible, right? It's like, it's impossible, you know? It's like, remember if you grew up like as a millennial, it was like, guys, we can't use plastic straws. We can't use plastic straws, all right? It's killing the world, which is like true. Again, hold on, before I go further. This is not like in some defense for everyone to use AI. Just because it's kind of sounding like it as I'm telling the story. That's not what I'm saying. But like, don't use plastic straws. Use biodegradable straws, blah, 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 blah. Right? Because we're going to save the world. And then it turns out that like China by itself, the amount of plastic garbage that like China produced, I can't remember the number exactly, was like some insane multiple of like people in the United States, where it's like, if every single person, every baby, every aunt and uncle stopped using plastic straws, it would not be a dent because of the rest of the world's usage of plastic straws. Riz, thanks to Super Chat, purchasing $20 worth of shares in CaspurrCatacini. I expect my investment to increase 50-fold in 20 years. Ah. I promise that in 5 years from now, CaspurrCatacini will have read one book, so your investment will go far. we can try to live sustainably as we can, hope it helps. I think there's value in that. Like, not everything has to have a macro significance. I think it's okay to be like, well, I live my life like this because I think it's the conscious thing to do, and it makes my living experience better. It makes my life better. I think there's value in that. But it is effed up. Like, obviously, especially here, I feel our community is more has more artists than an average community and stuff like that. More conscious people when it comes to like creating and stuff like that. But like right now, I don't know, 20 miles away from me is like a large university. And in that university, 90% of those people in that university is using AI, and it's using like the entire Atlantic Ocean's worth of water every single day. Right. While I'm here and I'm trying to like cut out myself in my Clip Studio program that can't even paint bucket correctly. It's a depressing outlook. And it'd be one thing. I think there, again, I think at best morally gray, at worst evil, okay? But here's the thing. I think there probably is some point where it's like, God, there's always a question of like, the end result justifies the consequence, right? Probably. With most things. Because it's like, oh, okay, we use AI and we maybe not completely fix homelessness, but maybe a percentage of homeless people are in a better situation because of like AI, right? There's some sort of like, but no, actually, it's so that it's like, look, I turned you into Studio Ghibli. Or like, look, this dog is dancing on the porch. Isn't that how funny? How funny? How funny is, look at this video of this dog dancing on the porch. My boss has encouraged AI use for something like emails. Do people do that? There's no way. Why? Why even live? Here's the thing, right? I've been tossing around this idea of this video I want to make. I think, like, I've talked to some people about it. I have been trying to make this video, hypothetically, where it's like, the problem is that, like, there is something wrong with people. And I think a large part of that is, like, people don't have hobbies anymore. And maybe even going further beyond hobbies, but in general, I think, because like art, specifically, we had a conversation about drawing, getting started drawing or making some sort of creative endeavor, and it's sort of like there's an all or nothing mentality of like, and it stems from the problem of like a monetization of hobbies, and it just sucks. It just sucks because I think a lot of like people, young and old, are getting in their own way, and like the thing is, there's AI, they're making AI pictures or whatever, they're never going to try it out themselves, and a lot of these arguments are like never-ending circles, because they'll say like, why do I need to do art when I can make the image myself? And it's like, you dunce. It's not about the final image, right? It's about the process of it. And I think having a hobby or some sort of creative endeavor, it elevates your life completely in all aspects of your life. Like, I think everyone, I don't know why everyone doesn't draw. Rico, thanks for the super chat. AI is bad when the Steam Deck has more practical uses of tech than AI bros spewing word. Well, it's just bad. It's just bad. I mean, every time I've had a run-in with it, it just can't do anything, right? And I'll be honest, I think the most useful thing I've ever run into, some sort of AI like implementation, was one time I was able to convert a WebM into a JPEG, right? But that technology already exists, right? But summarizing articles and stuff like that, like I think people in school do that. They summarize articles. But it's like, that already is a skill. You could like read the first sentence and the last sentence. You guys dogged on me. The CaspurrCatacini reading technique. I read the first sentence of the paragraph and the last sentence of the paragraph, and I have summarized it in my head. And I'll fill in the dots, right? I forget what I was saying. Oh, yeah. I think everyone should draw because everyone drew in school. It's like an accepted thing. All kids draw in school. You go to school and you draw, right? It's kind of like everyone in school plays the recorder or like some simple instrument, or everyone in school sings when you're like a kid growing up. There's some things that everyone does. I think a good example that not everyone is held to, but like sports, right? Everyone, you grow up, you play soccer, basketball, and it's kind of like a common thing that I think people, there's like basketball courts in parks, and it's not weird for grown-ups to be playing basketball or soccer with each other, playing with a ball or whatever. But we don't have that same mentality with other like creative hobbies like art. And it stems from this idea that like everything, there's an end all to it, where it's like if you don't think you can monetize the hobby and be part of the 1% of people making money off of it, it's not even worth doing. Or even more simple than that, if I can't be good at it, it's not worth doing. But here's the thing, and I think this is like an interesting point that I haven't seen other people make, and it's kind of like a pessimistic but also encouraging point, where like my argument for why you should do art, whether it's drawing or music, it's like, well, if I'm not even good, if I can't be good at it, then it's not even worth trying, because if I'm not good at it, then I won't get respect or make money off of it, right? Here's the depressing outlook. Or maybe not depressing, but a little pessimistic. But I think, again, encouraging. Even if you were good at it, you're not going to get respect or make money off of it, right? Because, like, even if you were drawing since you were 5 years old and made it your life, you're still not going to make money off of it, and people won't give a shit, and your posts on Twitter are going to get 5 likes. So it's like, oh man, why even get into music? I don't know how to play the guitar. There's some poor fuck out there that's playing the guitar since they were a child, right? And they try to get people to show up to their freaking band's concert at some pub, and 7 people showed up, and 5 of those people were probably their family, right? So even if you were good, you're not going to be able to take advantage of it. So, ergo, you should just do it for the betterment of your own, like, self and your mental. There was some sort of connecting point about AI that I have yet to make, but I think that I have like a good thesis. I like that, not necessarily argument, but I like that point, and I don't feel like I've seen that point elsewhere. And so I feel like I could make a very poignant video or short about this. I'm trying to get there's a lot of connecting things here. This statement I want to make. Cringe but free. Well, hold on. Okay, so I found out about something called Quark Chungus. Do you know about this? I didn't know what this was, but I found out about this archetype of a Quark Chungus. Do you know Quark Chungus? How would you describe Quark Chungus for those who know? It's like this depiction of like a millennial person that is, God, it's like cringe but free. From the webcomic, yes. God, it's hard to describe, but it's like, so it's a webcomic, and I think the caption that really makes me understand it, yes, Genon, yes, that's the perfect caption that made me understand Quark Chungus. It's like a millennial person that would say this kind of thing, and the example of the kind of thing that a Quark Chungus would say is, some dogs are puppers, some dogs are doggos. It's not exactly enough to just say, oh, it's millennial cringe humor, like RAR XD, but it's a very specific kind of, I just did a thing. Emery! Oh, yes, that's a great one, Emery. I just did a thing. What the hell does that mean? I'm trying to describe this Quark Chungus. Tumblr, a lot of Quark Chungus happened on Tumblr. Yeah, Tumblr core, probably. I love some dogs are puppers and some dogs are doggos. That's such a good way to... Okay, but it's not just about pets. It's just like a general, like, look to this type of person as well. My question is, do you think I'm Quirk Chungus? Heckin' Woofers? That's a great one, actually. Nah, and then yeah, immediately right after, huh? Quirk Chungus adjacent. You're a little bit, but you're funny about what? Okay, how? How a little bit? You are certainly influenced by the same things that bred the Quirk Chungus culture. Snacky? This kind of Quirk Chungus. What are you talking about? What do normal people say then? You're right. Snackies is kind of Quirk Chungus. I need to stop saying that. But how else? But it so perfectly describes what I want to say, though. Getting a snack? Normal folks don't call things anything. Excuse me, wife. I'm going to eat some food from the kitchen right now. Yes, husband. I will see you after you are done eating your food. I hope the caloric count is to your liking. Yes. I hope so as well. Ah, they probably just don't say anything. Jinan, thanks for the 14 months, Jinan. Chat is saying Quebin instead of Okay, I haven't even seen... I've never seen that. Or Wappin instead of what happened. Quirk Chungus? What the heck? I've never heard of... Okay, I am not Quirk Chungus because I have not ever heard any of those. Uh-oh, Nushin on the attack. You're pretty Quirk Chungus too, Jinan. Uh-oh. The infighting has begun. Quibin is news to me. Yeah, I've never heard that. I'm not online enough for this. I know a Quirk Chungus in real life. But it's not a negative thing. But like I know a friend, and this is actually a twist on it, where I feel like Quirk Chungus is this perhaps misogynistic in nature, because I feel Quirk Chungus is presented online as like a girl, right? A woman as being Quirk Chungus. But I know a male Quirk Chungus. And I didn't really understand, but my friend pointed this out because we were talking about Quirk Chungus, and I was like, I don't think I know a Quirk Chungus. And he said, no, you do have a friend. And he was like, it's this guy. And I was like, oh. And I immediately understood what a Quirk Chungus was. It's like, he's a really jacked dude. Okay? He's a really jacked dude. And he has like... for the most part, a pretty normal life. Like, he has a normal job, a really, like, respectable kind of guy. I look up to him. He's jacked. But he is, like, the things he says in his taste, like, it is, like, kind of... The thing is, I don't think he's cringe. But he's definitely cringe but free, right? That's the thing. Quirk Chungus is not just, like, a cringe guy. Right? Or a cringe girl that is saying cringe stuff. It's more nefarious than that. It's hiding. It's lurking. He's a kind of guy that goes like, you know, like we'll be trying to figure out where to eat, and then I'll be like, what about like that chicken tender place? And like he'll like take a stance, punch out his arm, and be like, yes, that sounds good to me. And at the time, when he does that, I don't think to myself, oh, that's cringe. I go like, oh, hell yeah, man. You know, I don't think anything of it. But thinking on it, I'm like, wait, that is like kind of Quirk Chungus. He would wear like a tank top that has like a dinosaur on it that says like, I don't know, like Chompinsaurus Rex or something. Yeah, like endearing. It is like an endearing. It is like a like God forbid someone be a little quirky. No, it is a positive energy. Like, I don't think anyone thinks that it's cringe. But, like, upon reflection, it is cringe, right? Like, because, like, the Quark Chungus meme, whatever that webcomic originates from, I'm sure most people, like, whatever that girl is, I don't think most people around that person would think, like, oh, that person's so cringe. But it's definitely in a retrospective kind of way. Real awesome sauce guy. Yes, I know a real awesome sauce guy, and I love this guy. He's got great energy. I always want him to come to, like, hang out, and whenever I host, like, my little parties and whatnot. A real awesome sauce guy. That's a perfect way to describe it. Rafflecopter. Hold on, we're getting into dangerous territory. Rafflecopter, I think we're going into a different sort of pipeline. I don't think Quark Chungus is. Perhaps they will find Rafflecopter funny, but true Rafflecopter enjoyers go through a different arc, a different branch, I think. What is my, like, kind of outdated millennial humor piece of media? Oh, it was God, what was that guy, Weebles or something, the Narwhal song? Dude, I played that on repeat. I was obsessed with this Narwhal's YouTube video. Mr. Weeble. Yeah, is that it, what it is? I'm not online enough to get this conversation. That's good. That's good. I'm still subscribed to him. And you're not subscribed to me? Come on, what do I gotta do? Yeah, the Narwhal. I forget how it goes. Narwhal. It was just this Narwhal song where they just said the word Narwhal over and over. I didn't know that was a... You know, I feel like I learned really late in my life that the Narwhal, it was a real thing. Guys, I did it. I digipilled one of my friends. I got him to play the Digimon game. They quite enjoy it. I myself, I finally caught up to my Digimon save. I know some of you were disheartened to hear that I had perhaps given up. No, I didn't. I restarted, play through, and I got beyond my past save. So I'm still on it. LMAO, you're just like my mom. What? Why? I am motherly, I think, in some various aspects. Why did you think it was not a... Because it's a seal with a unicorn horn? What are you talking about? Like, that seems like a fake thing. You take care of us and call us your baby? No. I'm the baby. She also thought narwhals were fake. I feel like that's a comment. A whale? No. Not a whale. More like maybe like a beluga. Or no, like a manatee thing. It is a fake thing. That's their tooth. Huh? I was telling my brother your side quest plight. He was surprised the game did that. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, it's a shame because my friend, he's, you know, I'm getting him real digipilled, right? But I think, God, you know, that game, it really truly is very inaccessible to a new audience. It's very hardcore. I think it's a good game, and there's a lot of, like, when you start to get into it, it's really complicated, and it's good. There's a lot of meat there, but it's really inaccessible. What do you think wall means? Narwhal? Well, I don't know. Like, the Loch Ness Monster is based off of, like, a dinosaur, but it's not a real thing. Bigfoot, you know? It's just, is it a monkey? Is it a man? I thought that they just call it, you know, it's just named. I don't take things literally. I went to check the Chainsaw movie Boston. It is amazing. Oh, maybe I'll try to see that with mis amigos. Quiero ver a película con mis amigos esta noche. ¿Qué quieres? Bilingual king, yes. Not bad. Mm-hmm.
¿Quieres ver una película con tus amigos? Que bien, sí. You should go. Wait, why do you guys... So many people here know Spanish. Am I breaking into new territory? Could I be an Espanol streamer? Streamer? Sí. Ah. It's a common language. Huh. Start with being an English streamer first. Yeah. I speak like 3 languages and can work my way with the other 2. Wow. Yeah, I wish I tried to learn more languages, but I didn't have any want, any desire. Desire. Give me your desire. I think you're getting there. Yeah, give me a couple more years. I'll figure it out. Well, every time I go through a stressful situation, my IQ drops a little bit, and it takes a lot of food for me to work my way back up. Cedar, you speak 5... Is that Cedar? I think you guys were talking in the chat earlier. You speak 5 languages? Which languages? Pig Latin. Caspurr speak. Morse code. And sign language. No one speaks that? What? Pig Latin? Umglot. What is that? Kyrgyz? Where is that? What area is that native to? Russian, English, Turkish, Japanese? Wow. Kyrgyzstan. Wait, is that's where that MMA guy's from that I watch. That's cool. Wow, you guys the internet's an amazing place. Can you teach me how to say, hello, my name is CaspurrCatacini in Kyrgyz? Taking 2 English courses, our streams really motivate me to improve. Uh-oh, I don't know if you should be learning English from me. Yep, my country is famous for women MMA champions. Wait, Cedar, what the hell? Yeah, beat up my enemies. You're my strongest operative. Yeah, you guys beat the crap out of other people. You have operatives on standby everywhere. Yes, our secret agent coalition. You said they were learning from you, they're learning from us. Hey, what the heck? I'm a part of this. Part of this equation. Learning English from the only English-speaking streamer who can't speak. I simply can't. Salam menim adim CaspurrCatacini. Salam menim adim CaspurrCatacini. Is that right? Can I get Google to like say this? Like Google Speak or something? No? I did great. Salam menim adim CaspurrCatacini. And Turkish. Ooh, nice. Nice. I think it's over for me, though. I don't know if I could... I don't know if I have enough brain cells left. Type it into Google. No, I did it good, though. Did you ever? At one point, I was very smart. No, I'm just kidding. I knew how to game the system. You know, like, I mean, it's part, I guess, for American education. I don't know what it's like elsewhere, but like, I was trained to be very good at getting this, gaming the system, right? Like, at some point, like, I got straight A's in math and calculus in college. And, you know, at some point I knew how to calculate the area under a parabola and whatnot. No, I didn't. I memorized all the formulas and I knew how to recognize the patterns in the questions and plug and play into the memorized things that I knew. I didn't conceptually understand any of that stuff. At all. The one thing I feel like I was pretty good at was any sort of social studies that required me to give like some sort of commentary or analysis on. As such, I am a very opinionated guy, I think. So it was easy, no matter what BS subject matter it was very easy for me to get like, because I feel like I'm a very like aggressive, combative talker. It's easy for me to be like, well, hold on a minute. Like, wait a minute. Is it really, if we think about it, like, I don't know, the people who live near the equator don't have a word delineating their hand from their arm because of the climate, and you know, what does that implicate? What implications does that have on how language affects the way we think? Blah 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 blah. It's very easy for me to make an argument. Not saying my arguments were good, but I could get the word count out. Dude, you don't need ChatGPT. Ask me what I think about the current Twist drama, and I'll give you 1,000 words a minute. You're good at bullshitting your way. It's true. It's true. Such is life. Bullshit my way. Hey. You know what I was really bad at, though? Organic chemistry. That's where things started to fall apart. I couldn't memorize all the structures, and I went into the lab and I was supposed to do pre-reading on how to work the computer, and I didn't know how to work the computer. No, I actually was really bad at lab. I understood things conceptually, but when I go into my actual lab and I did the experiment, my margin error, I would calculate it, and it's like 150% margin error, and it's like, okay. Like, based on this, I just killed everyone in this laboratory. How could I be so off on, like, the results here? I was so bad at the actual lab results. I don't know why. I'm licking my fingers. I don't know what I was going wrong in those labs, but I was, oh god, my first day of lab, I was late, and then man, teachers suck. Like, I was a little bit late because my path, they were doing construction on the sidewalk and there were a cloud of bees blocking my way. So I doubled back and went around. I was late. And he's like, no, we won't let, you're late to the first day. I'm not going to unlock it. And I was like, please, I pay you $15,000 a quarter for me to go to this school. Just let me in. Please. Fuck school. I had to walk through those cloud of bees every day. It sucked. Eventually, I couldn't afford to go around. It made me too tired. It took so long. I'd hold my breath, like as if I was going to breathe in the bees somehow. But I would hold my breath and I would just power walk through the cloud of bees. They didn't sting me ever. I'm doing lab work right now, man. I hate it here. Yeah, lab sucks. Nothing is worse than participation, though, in classes. There was a biology class where everyone had to give input, and if you didn't give a certain amount of input, you would lose points. Shut the you know what? Maybe there's a reason why everyone started using ChatGPT in their stupid classes. It's not like the education system was like so freaking good beforehand. Not to try to encourage the use of it or anything, but like, man, what do you expect when you just jerk around the students so much? Disney princess, but just a swarm of bees. There is something wrong with you. Sorry, I missed this. Why? What part? The bee cloud? What, I see. You're breathing in all the bees, huh? You're a bee breather? Sorry, I don't want to breathe in the bee particles. I would power walk like you know that. God, what's that meme? He's all caked up. I think it's like a cartoon of George Washington. The worst was so in I guess one of like the Shiki, congrats on debuting, by the way. I was sitting there I've been moving, and so I've been kind of cleaning up and packing, and I had my earbuds in, and I was waiting for it to go live, and I go, why shouldn't that have started? And I look, and I'm sitting in the wrong fucking waiting room for like 15 minutes. I was sitting in here, and I was like, I didn't understand, and I popped up in the chat, and they're like, oh, you got to go to this, and I was like, oh, are you fucking kidding me? This whole time. Yeah, big oops. I should have known better. Well, the problem is, I thought like, but I knew about that you had to make a new channel and all that. I knew about it, but even then, I didn't. I thought the old one was like would be terminated, or something. Like I don't know. But I just, even knowing the situation, I still was in the wrong one. But I hope things worked out. Regardless, congrats on debuting, by the way. Sky Limit, thanks for the gifted. What was I saying? Hold on. I had another school story. Oh crap. Oh, I took Chinese for like 2 quarters. That's why I know how to say 我的名是 no 我的名字是 CaspurrCatacini. I know like certain terms. 中国人. I know some various Chinese, okay? But you would get paired with a Chinese class partner to do like exercises and projects with. And you also would get assigned a Chinese name to practice with writing and whatever. And I remember the partner I got. So there's people in there, and you know, I love white boys. They're so quirked up. I truly do, because like they're always so like in Chinese class, right? It's like the dude who's sitting in the front of the class and speaking like fluent Chinese to the old Asian Chinese language teacher. It's like a quirked up white boy, right? You can imagine he's wearing like rectangular glasses, he's wearing cargo shorts, and he's just like, and he has never spoken Chinese. He just learned, right? Because he's quirked up, right? So that's one side of the spectrum where he speaks better Chinese than the Chinese half Chinese students in the class. And then there's the opposite end of the spectrum where like for some reason there's just like the most dude bro frat student who's not going to be able to speak a lick of Chinese in there as well, right? And my partner was the quirked up no, not the quirked up guy, it was the frat boy. And God, what was his Chinese name? Chibin. We have to refer to each other in our Chinese names to practice. But like, dude, doing projects with this guy was like, I loved him. I loved the energy. I loved the frat boy energies. But trying to get any of our homework done was like, holy Christ, was one of the worst experiences, period. Okay? So you would have to record it and send the recordings in, like voice recordings. Oh God, I hate school. You'd have to send the recordings of you speaking Chinese, having Chinese conversations to each other, to the teacher. And I'd have to go to the freaking frat house to record these things. And it was scary in there. I didn't like it. Imagine the frat boys' tones. Probably not any worse than mine, if I'm being honest. But not very fun. I mean, I have memories of like, how can we be sure you weren't the frat boy? Me? You think I would not have survived getting hazed? Which, again, I think my school, I remember the frats got in trouble for some of their hazing. They do some really weird stuff there.
Vanille, thanks for the raid. Thank you so much. You barely survived the cult. Yeah. Yeah. I would not have survived. They're doing crazy stuff, you know? I mean, you've seen the stories. I'm sure you know the stories. It's like, this just in, the University of Catacini is being investigated for their hazing rituals. They made students shove 47 hot peppers up their ass over the course of 2 hours, and they died. You know, it's like these crazy freaking stories. I could not have survived it. But maybe it makes them, like, a brotherhood for some reason? Yeah, people die from it. It's crazy. You know, my joke hypothetical is probably not even as bad as some of the stuff they have these kids do. Nefarious things, probably. Lane, hi! I don't think that's very brotherly. I don't know. You know how I always ask you what Disney princess I'd be? Is because that's one of the, that was the, in the, one of the medical frats. There's like frats, and then there's like career-oriented frats, which are like kind of pseudo-frats. They're like for networking and stuff, but they're not like actual frats. You guys know? It's like there's a medical frat, there's a dentistry frat, whatever. And one, I you know, because you just kind of do whatever, which I miss that environment. Like in college, I don't know about you guys, but you just kind of like go wherever and you apply to things and you go to a club for 2 weeks and then you quit. I do miss that openness about that time period of going to college. You know, as an adult, a grown baby, I have no real opportunity to really just well, no, I don't. I do have the opportunity, but it's just much harder. Like, yeah, I could go sign up for a bouldering class today, but you know, it's not as easy as just walking down the street, getting handed a flyer, and it's a 5-minute walk tonight from your dorm. You know what I mean? But one of the questions was, you go and you interview, and they ask you, what Disney princess would you be and why? I forget what I said my answer was. I don't know if anyone could remind me. Well, okay, thinking now, what would my answer be now? Rapunzel, why? Let's see, now, well, because there's probably a right answer. Like, my answer would be, okay, yes, very, very nice question. Thank you, to the board. I think my answer would be Mulan, because, as a, bi-ethnic person growing up in America, you know, I had to deal with being in the middle. There is a sort of experience that keeps you wanting to play both sides, and that experience is whatever. Something like that. But if I was to answer that now, let me think. You know, I don't know. I'd be Belle, because I'd be going to freaking downtown in the Hobby Lobby every day on that guy. Blah, 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 something like that. Or maybe I would sing a song. I'd be like, well, that's a good question. I would be Jasmine, because I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering splendor. That'd be funny. Maybe, and I'd jump on the tables, and I'd start kicking their papers. Over, under, and bum, 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 bum. Maybe that would impress them. I'm drinking my coffee. Sleeping Beauty? Are you guys my dwarves? Actually, you remind me of Megara. Oh, that doesn't sound very fun at all. Why? Megara. Why? Because I'm traumatized from an endless cycle of abusive relationships? That doesn't sound very fun at all. And I'm very not keen to trust people. And I'm being manipulated? That sucks. I don't want to be Megara. That's Snow White? Snow White's Sleeping Beauty, isn't she? Wait, what? No, you're sassy. No. Oh, they're two different princesses. I didn't know. I did not know. I was not familiar. I don't know. Look up Megara. I know a Megara from Hercules, right? I always sing that song. No chance, no way, I won't say I'm in love. Do up, do up. You're Meg because you're sassy AF. And she's all for the girlies. Randid would be Hercules. I think Randid would be... I don't think he suits any character, if I'm being honest. How am I not Hades? Well, I guess Disney Princess. But I'm much more of a Hades, don't you think? And you guys are my little imps. Moana? I've never seen that. I like the crab. The crab in Moana. Shiny. I like that song. You do abuse us. Okay, hold on. I think that's an example. I don't think Hades abuses those two imps. At most, he's harsh at times. The shiny guy. It's a big crab. I like crabs. I like crabs as characters. I like things shaped like crabs. Cusco. Couscous? Mmm. Little Mermaid. What? The whole point is that he rules over hell. Why would he not? No, no. I mean, in Greek mythology, he wasn't a bad guy, right? He was just misunderstood. He's not like evil. He just rules. That's his domain. What of it? You made some couscous? Oh, fuck. Some couscous. Mmm. You're getting me hungry. You called. The crab is Little Mermaid? No, no, no. There's a big crab in Moana. You're welcome. The shiny crab, yeah. That's what I was talking about. Guys, my internet seems to be holding this test stream for my new domain, my dungeon, my cardboard box, my prison, my prism. And it seems that I'm holding strong. Now, should we do an actual test? Should I I'm going to try to launch a, you know, actually this is good. This will be better to do now than on the morrow. So let me like boot it up and see. I'm not going to actually stream it or anything. But let me see if I can boot it up and if it will, like, my laptop will explode, sending tiny shrapnels of glass piercing my body. Okay, what's Digimon? Oh, that's 27 gigs. Okay, here we go. Well, Mega Bonk maybe is not. Ooh, Sonic Racing. Okay, I'm gonna boot up Sonic Racing. That seems to be that will be a very demanding one. I'm gonna boot it up and let's see if my laptop can handle it. Uh-oh. No. Why would it boot up on that screen? It boots up on my laptop screen? Are we holding strong? We're holding strong! Okay, let me open up the task manager. Let's see where we're at. What's our stats here? All right, memory. All right, max RAM usage. We are maxing out the RAM usage. That's fine. CPU usage 40%, okay? GPU 30%, 70 degrees Celsius. We're going strong.
Full RAM maxing, yeah. I think we're good to go. I mean, Sonic Racing, it's no what's the benchmark that they use for all these gaming? Is it Crisis? Or whatever? I think pretty good. Pretty good. No, no, no. We shall be fine. Can it run Doom? Doom. Is that a benchmark game? Yeah, I'll need to re-mess with all my little mic settings and whatnot. It's more like a benchmark in the opposite, opposite direction. Why? This bodes well. This bodes well for our stream. I don't know if we could run the Minecraft shaders, but it did not immediately crash, which is, I think, is a good sign. You will have to stream Labubu's opening again. Have you guys seen the videos of people pretending to be Labubu's? Labubu. Have you seen the video of a guy? He's hiding under his mom's bed, and he's like whispering Labubu's when my mom's trying to sleep, and the mom gets in the bed and he's under, and he goes Labubu. Labubu. And the mom goes, hello? Labubu. Where is that? Where are you? Hello? What are you? Let me just find it. I wonder if I can find it. Pretending to be... Oh god, what do I even type in? Pretending to be a Labubu. There's a whole bunch of them. Hiding under my brother's bed and saying Labubu while he tries to sleep. No, I want to see the one where the mom... Oh, there's just porn on YouTube. Those are naked ladies. What is this? Oh my god. This has 700,000 views. Why does that come up when I type in Labubu? Oh, this is a hellscape. This is an AI bot hellscape YouTube is. Well, I have a fresh browser, so I'm getting a bunch of, like, political stuff and random AI stuff. Oh, that's dark. Does not bode well for the state of affairs. Anyways. And then she turns on the light and she gets out of bed, and then when she starts walking, he grabs her ankle and goes, and she goes, ah! There's one where someone's in the attic and they tied their Labubu to fishing wire and they spun it, so it's spinning in the air and it's dark in the attic, and they're facing like a hereditary situation where they're facing the wall. And then he goes, Mom, 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 and she goes, oh, what? And she goes up and it's dark and the Labubu's spinning, but it's on fishing line, so you can't even you can't see it really. And he's going, Labubu. She's going, honey. Is this why people think Labubus are demonic? It's the opposite. Like, all the boomers think Labubus are demonic, so I think all these younger kids are like trolling their parents with like Labubu, scary Labubu talk. You are Labubu pilled. Ah, I mean, I was one of the early Labubu adopters, yes. And I don't regret buying my Labubus, and I like my Labubus, and I look upon them fondly. But do I think you should spend $200 on Labubus? Probably not. Do I think it's a problem if you have a Labubu? No. Have a Labubu. Whatever. You can't buy a house, so might as well buy a Labubu. Whatever.
Labubu. Labu Labu. Labubus grew on me. Yeah, there's like this circus Labubu I saw at Pop Mart. It was cute, but I have enough. Probably cheaper to buy a house out of Labubus. Oh. Please get into Chikawa. I like Chikawa, but what is there to get into? I like Chikawa. I like that guy. What is his name? Kuri Manju? And he drinks the beer and he goes... I like that guy. Did you watch it? I've seen some of them. I like the one where they fight off the big monsters and they have weapons. I like Chikawa. There's this guy that DMs me constantly. So on Instagram, there's a guy with a... I always think of Chikawa. I associate Chikawa with this guy. He always sends me Instagram reels. Or I don't know if it's a he or not, but they send me an Instagram... Like, various Instagram reels all the time. And their picture is like Chikawa. And usually it's just the reel, the Instagram. It's basically like shorts or clips on Instagram. But lately, the message is started to... It says, together, please chat. Together, please chat. And so now they're sending this message paired with the reels. I don't ever respond. I get a lot of random people sending me reels on Instagram. No, I don't know this person. It's just a random account. It's like a message request. You could see the request. Why don't you block that? Well, they just stay in like the request. I mean, there's too many. I just don't really. That's you, Emery? Oh, together, please chat. Sorry. If we send you TikToks, will you watch them? Maybe. I've probably already seen it. People want me to do like a you laugh, you lose, but it would just be cringe because you will fail to make me laugh. Sounds like a bot? Aw, man. You laugh at everything we say anyways. Oh yeah, try to make me laugh. Do it right now. Say something. You're an easy laugh baiter. No, wait. Stop. I want to laugh for some reason. No, damn it. You guys are fucking unbelievable. You are psychological manipulators of the highest order. Do you know that? Easy. Okay, I made myself laugh, technically. That's not even you guys, okay? Wait, I wasn't psychologically prepared. I wasn't mentally prepared. Folded under zero pressure. Okay, now make us laugh? Yeah, nice try. I know you're laughing all the time. I'm straight-faced right now. Yeah, I bet you are. It's not fair. Some of our words are hidden because you're in top chats. Oh, shoot. You're right. I always forget to do that. All right, viewers in chat are... What's this chat summary? This random AI integration that's so necessary and enhances experience for everyone. Let's read this. Viewers in chat are discussing... Oh, it's gone. Okay, that's one. You know what? It disappeared. Wonderful implementation, YouTube. It's enhanced all of our experiences together. I started reading and it just disappeared. Great. You missed my hilarious, well-thought-out joke to make you laugh. I'm sorry. I need to... It's set to top chat by default. Live chat. What is this? Top fans? What is this? You get EXP in the chat now? Lucas, how you doing? How's the new gamer crypt? It is coming along. It's not quite finished. Scroll up. I ain't typing that. Oh, okay. Do you have a joke? I don't see. How far? Oh, I can't. You can opt out of that? Maybe some people want to get EXP. Okay, I'll tell again. Are you ready? Okay, I'm ready.
Hit me. Boom, 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 boom. Hit me. Penis. Will that make you laugh? No. No, it won't. No, actually. Man, shut up. What the? You're so easy to bait. What the? I ate some peanuts earlier. They make spicy, sweet and spicy ones. Very delicious. Peanuts. He ate some what? Peanuts. Peanuts. Now you're just wait. What did I? Wait, what? No, I swear. What are you saying? All right, guys. I think that's the end of the test stream. I got some stuff to do. I got some things to work on and prepare. Some preparations to do. I'm going. Pingus? Is that a penguin? That's a penguin, right? Oh, he hates us. Oh, you quiet you. Listen, I'll be back on the morrow, okay? On the morrow with stuff to do it. You don't know Pingus? That's Pingu. I don't know. What? I don't know. I'm not Quirk Chungus. Oh, by the way, guys, I have to apologize for the world. The ecological impact of my family is far surpassing anything that any one city-state could accomplish. I visited my mom for lunch the other day, and she showed me something on her computer, and I got to witness how many tabs she had open on Google Chrome. The amount of electricity being generated for the amount of Google Chrome tabs, my Google Chrome tabs my mom had open at a given singular time. I was shocked. It's probably more than every data center in the United States combined. I was shocked. I could not even understand how she could even navigate it. It looks like like I don't even know, like a light bright. It unloads inactive tabs. That would be smart. But then what's even the point? It's her mind palace. She needs it. I know. I didn't criticize her, and I don't want her to not have the tabs open. I was just surprised. Well, it gives me anxiety. Sky Limit, thanks to Super Chat. Was it more than 400? Okay, Sky Limit, there's no way you have more than 400. Why would you even need 400 tabs? Like a basic, normal, even an above average person's like short-term memory capacity to multitask surely is not within 400 tabs worth of stuff. Surely you're making yourself more inefficient at that point. I need to watch every Caspurr VOD. I don't even have that many VODs! I have like 358? That's my guess. Okay, hold on, tell me. Is that right? 358 VODs, do you think? Someone go check. Can you confirm? How close am I? Yeah, 5 would even be a lot. 2 off, really? What is it? 356? You have 27, huh? 356, but not all are... Oh, like including video uploads? Some VODs are split? Oh, let's see. Okay, everybody, I will see you on the morrow. Thanks for joining me from streaming in my dungeon. Okay. I told you about my B-Cloud story. No, you get back here. No, don't get your nubs off me, okay? Do you have a time in mind for stream tomorrow? No. Noonage? 3 p.m? Noon? 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 Noon?
Wilderness just got here. You can't leave. Oh my goodness. I will be here noon tomorrow. Okay, around noon. All right. Wilderness, it's your birthday? What? You that won't work. It was just your birthday. Wilderness, thanks for the 12 months. It is not your birthday. No, don't believe it. Stop. Operatives, stop. Be strong. It is not Wilderness's birthday. It's when I start work, Chisaki. No. I'll toss it up. I'll toss it up every now and then. Noon. I think there's going to be a wide range here. Anywhere from noon to like probably 4 p.m., 5 p.m. is the latest. Like when I usually stream before. Some range around basically sometime during the day, afternoon. PST. I hope to get to a more consistent schedule sometime here, but it's kind of up in the air. I mean, today I streamed at what? It was like 2:30? So sometime during that afternoon, PST. Play the good games on your late streams. Okay, I will try. So, you know, I have my temporary setup, and I'm missing so much stuff off my computer, and part of that is, like, connecting it to Twitch. I might do it as soon as I can. I might not. Depends how lazy I am. So, who knows? All right, bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. Your boss is back, so it's time to get back to work!